Hey all, let's go somewhere different today. It's still marketing, it's still drive time marketing, but it's about job creation and innovation and the Federal Reserve and their recent announcement they're going to start buying mortgage-backed securities. Please don't turn off your YouTube right this second. I'm not going to get into details, excruciating detail about mortgage-backed securities and economic theory, but this is as much about politics as anything, because job creation is the lightning rod of promise that all politicians want to be able to make. And politics and political campaigns, unfortunately, have become about marketing. So that's why this is still about marketing. Does the Federal Reserve know what it is doing? That's my question. Job creation. They are, in their own words, trying to have another easing program that is supposed to help the economy with the Fed buying mortgage-backed securities, which will supposedly reduce their appeal as an investment vehicle because it'll lower the yield of mortgage-backed securities, which will force people with capital to invest it in other areas, which I guess somewhere along the way will generate investment in new jobs. Really? Is that really what we think is going to happen? I'm no economic rocket scientist, but I can tell you that anybody who's smart that has ever thought about this and who's not connected to politics, who doesn't have a horse in that game, doesn't talk about job creation in those terms. They talk about job creation in terms of an end result, an outcome of a process that begins not just with spending, but with innovation, inventing new things that people will buy, which will cause that increased demand will result in jobs, and the production of those things, even in advance of demand, will cause jobs. So I'm mystified that the world believes anything that comes out of politicians' mouths with regards to job creation, because they can't promise new jobs without promising several very big initiatives and successful initiatives that lead to job creation, which is the strategy, the campaign strategy Obama used in 2008 was to say, here's how we'll create new jobs. We're going to fund and subsidize the development of new industries like energy and solar. Now, I am not saying that he had a good strategy for doing that. I'm not saying it worked out well at all. What I am saying is at least there has to be a believable formula for job creation that doesn't start with the promise of creating jobs. It starts with something innovative where there's going to be an investment in a growth area, and that will have market demand associated with it. And so that's why I think you hear smart people not connected with politics just roll their eyes, or you see them roll their eyes, you hear them get very discouraged and sort of cynical about the political and especially the campaign process around this time of year, because the promises are simply unachievable without some significant thought and new programs to go on underneath. And I'm not saying they're government programs at all. I'm saying that they should be all companies, but particularly small, nimble companies should be focused on innovation. That's all for now. I'll keep you posted.